Okay, so my name is Steve. I'm currently seeking batteries for this machine right here that I'm recording. Um, it's a Sony Handycam. The battery for it is currently charging on the charger that I ordered, and it is the Sony NP-F330. Okay, so going from there, fast forward to this. So when I go to batterydepot.com and enter in that battery and look up this information, it brings back this result with the replacement camcorder battery for Sony NP-F330 and NP-F550 7.2 volt lithium ion camcorder battery. No big deal. If it says it's, compatible, then fine. I also ordered, and that's the charger that's lying on my table, this. So I have ordered one of these dual function batteries. I'm sorry, two of these dual function, two of these batteries, and one of these chargers here. I received them. They are these two batteries right there, and this charger with the other piece, and there's a car charger piece that I think it's upstairs somewhere. But you get the idea. I received it. This seems to work, but it seems very flimsy, and this little piece here seems to flex a little when I put the battery in, which I don't like. I don't appreciate that. But it does charge my original battery that came with this device. See, Sony, Sony. And as soon as it makes contact with this, it goes from green to red, which means it's charging. And when it's done charging, this light will then turn green. That's not a big deal. That's cool. That works. Like I said, this piece does seem a little flimsy, and I guess that it is what it is as long as it's charging, my original battery. But when I put this one in, for example, okay, let me just show you. Right, these are the two that I ordered, and you can see right there. It solely says for Sony NP-F550. Right, both of them say that. For Sony NP-F550. Right, 7.2, 2000, blah, blah, blah. Right, which is exactly what it says on my original battery here. Lithium ion 7.2. Now it says for Sony. This one I have does not say for Sony. It says Sony. So that's my original battery for this. For this camcorder. We'll set this one right there. So now, if I take this one of their new batteries that I just ordered or used or remanufactured, I don't know. But the light does not change, does not indicate that it is charging or even making any kind of connection. Right, so even if we just try getting it out of that groove and just touch the two leads, right, nothing happens. Just barely putting it on there, as where in comparison to the original battery, right, my original Sony battery, which looks very identical to this either one of the two new ones. As soon as it makes contact, that light turns red, says, hey, it needs to be charged. And again, this one just does not do that, even if I plug it all the way in. Right? Pretty gentle with a lot of electronics. I've managed to save this device for nearly 20 years. I think we got it in 2001, actually. So next, okay, so sorry, one more time. This battery, and we'll set this battery off to the side. So click, shove it in, nothing. Okay, so makes you think that maybe it's fully charged, and perhaps it is. I don't know. But next one, battery pack 4 Sony NP-F550. You see, again, what I have is a need for the F330, not F or NP550 or whatever it is. Dang it. So hang on. So this one, right, for Sony NP-F550. My battery for my Sony is a F330. Anyway, so you can see it did light up. This one lit up a little. How much of a charge it's providing, I'm not sure. I'll try to take it back out, but this was not charging a second ago. Put it back in. Okay, that's good. It's here. It is charging. Great. Make sure that's plugged in the back there. It's plugged in. Whatever. So, okay. Next thing. So if I take this, the power is off. Right? See, little section in the middle off. So I take this battery, the original battery, now that it's charged with my newly multi-charging battery station there, and I just take this, put this in, right? Pretty simple. I have to hold this 1 second. Okay, just needed to open the screen up. Okay, so you can see my original battery here, NP-F330. Okay, so watch. I'll just turn this on. Right, you hear it click on here. It says clock set. But it'll come on in a second, and it'll say, there you go, standby. 27 minutes 4 seconds. I'm assuming that's left of tape. 69 minutes remaining on the battery. Okay. So if I take this piece off the cover, I can look around. You know, I can say, okay, I've got 69 minutes. I'm looking around my unfinished basement. Right, just looking around. Here's my laptop. Viewing that battery. Not the battery that is in it, but the battery that came with my purchase from Bat Depot. Alright, so these two here. Anyway, so come over here. I shut this back off. Okay, and then I take this battery out. And we set this original Sony battery off to the side. So we take this battery, which didn't really look like it was charging or anything. And we put it and lock it in place. Put it on here. Do the same thing. Click it onto camera. Nothing happens. That to me suggests either it's a default battery or defaulted faulty battery, or it's just not holding a charge or not being a charge for whatever reason. So we'll come over here, take this one off. Right, this is the second battery that I ordered and received from Bat Depot. Alright, so this is coming on once. Okay, so now it came on. Came on again. And this part's rather unbelievable, but you'll see in a second. It says 27 minutes, right, blah, blah, blah. Now it says 271 minutes. Okay, 270. So battery's pretty full, probably repacked with whatever components are in there, but right, it by all accounts works. 270 minutes. That's ridiculous. You know, I would keep this and not return any of it, just solely based on the fact that I have 270 minutes on one battery and 60 minutes or 69 minutes on the other, on my original. But that one doesn't work. That's the one that I ordered. It came with this. It's the other one of these. 2 pieces, right? Replacement battery for blah, blah, blah. Right, see, it says compatible. Well, it doesn't say the word compatible, but it says for either the F330 or the F550. So, again, we'll take this one out. Now, we take this one out. This battery here. Same one we just pulled right out. Stick it in here. Makes a connection, and it charges. Right, so it's possible, who knows, it might even be up to 300 minutes. But the only problem I have with this is that about 10 minutes ago, off camera, it was not holding a charge here. It would not even register that it had any kind of charge whatsoever. So like this one, it just did this, right? This, we make contact now. For whatever reason, it's okay. It seems to be working, so I guess I have no problem with that one. But other than it saying 271 minutes, and then I was amazed at it, and I tried charging this one, for about 10 minutes, I guess, and then I tried it again, and nothing happened. I just let it sit there, blank, empty on this empty battery charger. But original battery, faulty issues. So right there, we'll see what that says. It just turned green. Okay. So maybe that means that it's good to go. And so maybe that means it's charged. I don't know, but it's not doing. Here's a. You can see that move, actually. I'm going to zoom in here. Right, and this is what I don't like about this. Okay, so this is pretty, damn it, sorry. This is pretty sturdy. It's not moving. The whole unit is moving, even though I'm just hitting there we go, just that part. This is the part that concerns me. Right, that wiggles. It's hard to hold my phone and do this, but either way, that wiggles, and I am attributing that having this wiggle to it as being part of the reason that one of these batteries is either corrupt or doesn't take a charge in the first place. Right, so now I have this battery back on. Oh, wait, there you go, it's charging, so maybe it's fully charged. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So, okay, so I'm glad I got that on record. Maybe the battery is fully charged. I don't know, but as soon as no, let's not even remove it yet. There we go. Now it's removed. I got no instructions. I got no feedback. I've tried Googling it. So either it is or is not all the way in. And you can see that, some of this had some flex to it, but that's okay because, here. Alright, so what happens is this. This is just a piece, right, that comes off. That's a universal piece. Universal battery charger. Goes on here. Goes on those little, I guess we could call them keys, right? And each one goes on these little keys here. Each one of those has a little locking piece where we start it here and then move it forward, right? And back. Hang on. Try that again and show you. There we go. Right. It just slides right into place. I know this is a very long video now, but right, it's the same battery. It's now saying it's, fully charged. So let's remove it again. Push this back in. Sorry. There we go. Okay, sorry guys. Or anybody watching. Anyway, this goes here, right? It's either fully charged or there's getting, no connection, or it's a dead battery. This one. Now, the identical battery, the one that works, is also now not recording that it has either made any kind of connection whatsoever. Right? Over and over. So now I'm confusing myself here. This one, nothing. But this one should be the one that's not charged. So let's take this back out of the way. And let's see if it comes on. Okay, so that's in the on position. You can see it. And it's a little weird, but there's a little notch there. Points to camera. So this would be off in the middle. And then player, which would be the top one. Alright, so as you can see, nothing happened with that battery. So battery is secure. We'll just remove this. We will set this battery here. Pick this one up. Alright. How's this go? Like this, okay. Alright, just so there's no trickery here. This is my second battery that is from Bat Depot. Come on. There we go. Let's see if it comes on. And also nothing. So let me try. Let's see in the background. Let's try putting this one back on. Yeah, there's no reading on that battery at all. It just stays green. Okay. So pull this off here. It's really hard to, these batteries on and off. No change. Whereas before, we were getting, this one would at least, show red, and then when I turned on my device here, it, would say I had like 279 minutes or something, 270 minutes or whatever. But, so, now going back to this original Sony and leaving those two batteries there, just to prove to you one more time that it does in fact work. Alright, there we go. Move my cord out, or string handle out of the way. And you can see it does work. You can zoom out. It's just right. So, whoops. Did not mean to record that, but either way, it records, it plays, it does everything on its original battery, which I have charged with this new battery charger that came from Battery Depot, or Bat Depot, yeah. Anyway, which is this right here. Charger for NPF330. That did what it said. What did not do what they say are these two. And the problem that I have with this is that that terminal right there is loose. And once again, I can show you its looseness. See how it flexes? Hang on. It just flexes too much for my liking. So that's that. I apologize about the 20-minute video, but here I am doing the return information. So they've asked for an RMA form, which I'm filling out right here. And here's a copy of my original receipt, and there's a printed out form. That's it. Thank you.